everybody. This is John B. from iamjohnb.posters.com. Recent blog post explained step by step how to jailbreak an iPad and downgrade from 3.2.2 to 3.2.1 if necessary. But what I wanted to show you here today, a little video piece, a companion to that blog post, if you will, just to show you some of the things that I've done. Well, actually, I can show you all of it because it's not very much, really. First things first, after the jailbreak is complete, get Cydia, which is accessible through this icon right here. And then from there, it's a legit App Store alternative. And one of the, like one I did right here, there's a program you can get. It's called SB Settings. It also requires a theming program called Winterboard. But once you have that, if you go to open up Cydia, go to search and do hit the search button at the bottom right side of your screen. You'll see you search for SB Settings, and you can install that, and you also get a Debian package manager, and it'll tell you that, hey, if you want SB Settings, you have to install Winterboard 2. So you just go ahead and install SB Settings, and then Winterboard will be installed alongside. And one of the things that you can do in SB Settings is right here at the status bar at the top. I don't know if you can see it very well. I mean, I'm sure you can see it, but maybe not read it. But right here you have the date, the time, the amount of free RAM, private network IP address, and SSID. Now, if for some reason you get disconnected, or if you're in a city that has, or maybe a Starbucks or McDonald's, or maybe Metro Wi-Fi, as we do here on a few blocks here in downtown Memphis, when you lose your IP address, it will tell you right here, right there, no IP. And then the SSID that's listed here will disappear. So it's an easy visual cue that you don't have any Wi-Fi. Now, this particular iPad here, it's 16 gig Wi-Fi, no 3G. Screw you, AT&T. But no 3G, and there's no visual cue other than whatever you're doing on your iPad that requires an internet access. Like a lot of games use multiplayer frameworks such as Plus Plus or OpenFaint. If you're online playing such a game, the game won't quit working, but at the end of the game, it may tell you, hey, you don't have any internet access, you can't continue, something like that. Also, what I did is I installed another pair of programs. One's called Circuitous, and another one called Activator. Now, what Circuitous does gives you this right here. Oh, also, I installed another program called Backgrounder, and Activator, Circuitous, and Backgrounder all work in concert here. If you look right here, whoops, that's my email. Anyway, what Circuitous and Backgrounder do, Circuitous gives you this dock. Now you just saw me, I accidentally hit that button and opened up my email, but at the same time you hit this, dock drops, and you go back to whatever home screen or whatever else you have on your screen at the moment. Now, what Activator does is allow you to use your volume buttons, your home button on the iPad, or the lock switch. And the volume buttons are right here, and the lock switch is right here on the side of my iPad here. But you can also use headphone switch, screen taps on both the iPhone, iPod Touch, and the iPhone as well. And been really, really neat. Show you one really cool little thing that I found on the Cydia App Store. Another program I installed that's part of it. Well, no, it's part of SB Settings. I apologize. But again, setting up the activation for this in Activator, you tap and swipe on the status bar at the top of your screen, and you get this right here. You get on-off toggle for Bluetooth. That's your brightness, and you get a little slider pops out right here, and you can change your brightness. You also have, if your iPad or your iPhone, well, all iPhones are 3G capable, of course, but if your iPad has 3G, you can use this to turn the data on and off. And also what you have here is processes. You hit that, and it gives you a list of everything running. And say maybe you have a program that hangs or crashes, but the process continues to run in background, especially if you're on an iPod Touch or iPhone running iOS 4. If it's jailbroken, using the Spirit Userland jailbreak, or using that through jailbreakme.com on your iDevice, you'd be able to close that icon down, and that would allow you to uninstall the program cleanly, regardless if it's from the Apple App Store or the Cydia App Store. Well, I have notifications from my email, I'm sure you can tell, so I'll leave that alone. Close, dang it. And you also have an on-off toggle for Wi-Fi. I'm not going to mess with that. You also have more. That opens up SB settings. Refresh just refreshes the information in this box right here. Your dock, you can set this up using SB settings to have programs here. That's Searcher. And this is another one called SysInfo Plus. It gives you a lot of background information, much like system information in Windows or the comparable program in OS 10. Ooh, excuse me. It's early in the morning here. Anyway, not gonna mess with that right now. Respring, what that does is it's like basically just restarting Windows without, it's really just shutting down and restarting the not the entire OS in this case, but the shell. Now what's really neat about this is it's the power button right here. Go ahead and hit that and show you what you get. You get reboot, power off, lock, safe mode, which is in regards to Springboard, which you get when you do your jailbreaking. And of course cancel. We're going to cancel right now. And then you just hit the close button at the top left there to close that out. And we're just going to do it through the Cydia store now. Now, it does not work. But if you would like to be able to do what I've done after you jailbreak, it's really cool. All you need is SB settings, Winterboard, Activator, and Backgrounder. Now, I want to give you a little example here of how Backgrounder works. We'll fire up Pandora here. We're going to play, I don't know what. I listen to metal, so if you like metal, this will only take a second. Just fire something up here. Now, it's not going to sound the greatest, but okay, we got What Will Become by Fear Factory. Now, watch this. Using the settings I've set up in Activator. Let me turn this down real quick. Okay, all I have to do is hold the home button, which is right under here under my thumb. Backgrounding enabled, let go of the mouse button. We're back at the home screen, and you can still hear the, well, I'll crank it back up and you can still hear the music. Granted, it's not going to be the greatest quality, but, and then, turn that back down real quick. Now to bring up the dock, just double hit the mouse button. I'm sorry, not the mouse button, the home button, excuse me. And then, to change a station in Pandora, just hit the Pandora button again, and boom, we're right there, right back to it. Now, in order to close a program that you've have running in the background using Backgrounder, You just hold the home button again, and then you see that pop-up that says backgrounding disabled. Program closes. Oh, there is one other program I'd like to show you. It's called Poof. Oops. Yeah, this is another program that works fine on the iPad. But it's, as you can obviously tell, it's a iPhone app. Okay. And all this does is allow you to hide icons. So let's say I've already hidden a few. So you can see backgrounder, circuitous. Well, contacts is on the first screen. We'll just turn that off. Hit the home button twice. And it's gone. If you didn't notice before, it was right here where the notes is. So we'll go back into search, and of course I'm still got the search results up. So we'll go back in. And see, contacts. Boom, right here. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, I have a Betty Crocker cookbook app. Wife's trying to get me to learn how to cook some more. Anyway, double click. And then, ooh, right there. Right back where it was before. Oh, and the only reason why it says not charging right next to the battery meter is because I have it plugged into my computer. So, I have one last little thing before we go. You see that right there? If you're a gamer, you know what that is. This does take a minute to fire up. It runs fine once it gets going, though. See if we got any demos here. No demos found? Oh, sucks. Unfortunately, this game, while very cool and fun to show off, is really nothing more than a show-off piece, really. You have to use both thumbs to fire, and you tilt the iPad in what direction you want to move in, but then you got to have your finger to move, put your finger on the screen to move around with. Very cumbersome, but I'm a big Quake fan. Have been for a long time, so this is available in the Cydia App Store for free. And that'll be it for now. I hope you found this interesting. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some comments. And thanks a lot for watching.